What's good, everybody? This is Don Celos, and welcome to the Flavor Podcast, episode 3. The Flavor Podcast, sit down interviews with people adding their own tastes in their everyday life.
You know.
What's up, y'all? It's Don Celos back with another episode of the Flavor Podcast, sit down interviews with people adding their own tastes in their everyday life. Now, in today's episode, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the very nine Maxx.
What's good, bro? Yeah.
So introduce yourself and tell the people who you are and what you do.
All right, well, my name is Maxx. I'm from Tracy, California. I'm a hip-hop lyricist from the Valley, you know what I'm saying? I just so happen to be FSSVisuals at the same time. FSSVisuals is the biggest 209 music and media blog on Instagram, and in 2018 I'm turning the website into a real whole bigger scale thing. But basically FSSVisuals, that's where a lot of people know me from. I do like open mics. That's what I did at the beginning of 2017, which drew a lot of attention to the online platform that I was promoting for the 209. So yeah, we still rocking. It's 2018 on these niggas, bro. Niggas fade. Consistency is hard, bro.
Consistency is hard.
Hell yeah.
So talk about your journey. So how did you get started with FSSVisuals?
All right, well, how I got started with FSSVisuals is, well, I've been really making music since like 2012, 2013. But then like around 2015, October, I was like thinking, how am I going to like promote my music like differently than everybody else? Yeah. Like, I know I'm fire, but it's like, why is it not getting out there like I feel like it should? So it was just my approach. So I made another Instagram. Like my music Instagram is FS Maxx. So I made another Instagram called FSSVisuals, which was going to be solely for my own like videography, because I make videos of shit too. It was going to be for my videography, my music videos, all my production. And now that's the production like branch of my whole brand, Future Sound Studio, FSSVisuals. So basically started FSSVisuals, was posting a couple of my music videos on there, but I was like, it's not really popping like I need it to pop. So I started thinking like, what is it that I want? Like, I want people to support me, but I don't want to feel like I have to pay you to support me, because like niggas out here trying to build, trying to get somewhere. So I was just like, okay, well, what if I start networking a different way? What if I start showing love to everybody else that's trying to do the same thing as me? Because I know how hard it is for your best friends or people that you grew up with to share your fucking links. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's hella hard. So I started like just posting people that I know that do music, and I just did it all off G shit. Like, I don't ask people like, hey, can I promote your music video? Like, I download the Repost app, like all of you. I'm giving away free game. Yeah. If all y'all know what FSSVisuals is, I'm giving away free game right now that you need to probably take notes on how to like do some real promotion. Download the Repost app. Go to your best friend's new music video or your best friend's clothing line of his shit that he just released. Tap those buttons, copy, share URL. Go back to the Repost app. It takes like 5 seconds. Trust me, I do it all day, every single fucking day. It takes 5 seconds to download the video. You download it to your photo gallery, then you upload it. Now, this is just for iPhone. I don't know how the fucked up Android shit is. So like,
It's gonna explode.
Yeah, I can't really tell you how to repost without it looking like weird, but iPhones, it's so easy to do promotion. So that's what I've just been doing for like a fucking year and a half. Like, all day long, literally. And it's just, I built it to where it used to just be me posting a bunch of music videos, but now I kind of like mix in media from around the internet to get more exposure to the whole platform for the 209.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hell yeah, that's hand in hand.
So what goals do you plan on accomplishing with FSSVisuals?
Well, now 2018, I do promote 916 and I do promote 559. So that's not just Sacramento, it's not just Fresno, it's the whole surrounding areas that have the area code 559 and 916. And FSSVisuals is not just a music promotion platform, it's music, art, food, media, clothing lines, all that shit. It's for culture, really. It's not just to be boxed in like music. I don't like to be, not that I don't like to be, I just don't want to be recognized as other platforms that are only about the music, because I'm not just focused on music. I'm focused on a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, there's some dope painters out here. I know y'all see that shit right there.
Yeah,
that
shout
Chris
out
Too Dope.
C2D.
Chris Too Dope. You from Lathrop, right?
Yeah.
You see, you know what I'm saying? So people need to see that shit. Like shit like that, like good artwork rather than just music all the time. So I'm expanding out to the 916, 559. I'm still learning, like trying to meet people out there, trying to figure out what I'm doing. But the next 5 years really is going to be like the biggest media platform in Northern California. Especially with the new updates I'm doing to the website, which create more of a home for the culture rather than just being on Instagram. Is going to be a whole nother level of a platform. And soon down the line, I'm going to have Future Sound Studio.
Like an actual studio?
Yeah. It's going to be an actual studio, and it's going to be a photography studio. It's also going to be somewhat of a performance hall. This is going to be lit out here in the 209. It's going to be in Tracy, California, because that's where I'm from. Shout out to Stockton. I be in the mud all the time. I know. I love y'all, bro. But I'm from Tracy, California, 209. So that's where that shit's going to be at. Future Sound Studio. Hey, it's coming. It's coming. Trust me.
So talk about the name Future Sound Studios. How did that come about? Like, what's the meaning behind the name?
All right. So Future Sound Studio is my music. It's future sounds. So it's not like future Hendrix. It's not future Hendrix. It's like future what music should sound like in this day and age. We in the future now. Like, it's fucking 2018. Like, this is future sounds. Like, these are future sounds. Like, this is the type of hip hop that you should be listening to in 2018. It's real lyrical, real Reese Beats shit very often. Shout out to Reese Beats. Yeah. Anyway,
it's a young bull making
real
moves.
Young bull, real young bull. Reese Beats, bro. I'm like a totally different person, and like Devin's like this whole different like person out here. It's like crazy, bro.
So the people that don't know, you guys are related, right?
Yes, that's my little brother, like blood brother, like for real.
Not like brother, like homie, like bro.
Nah,
bro.
like I'm about to go see this nigga when I leave here, type of shit. Like, like he makes noise and wakes up my son, type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But what was I saying about
FSS?
You cut this?
Nah, it's all gonna be
Oh
one
shit!
take, bro.
All right, fuck it. All right, it's good. Nah, it's good. Yeah, about FSS. But yeah, Future Sound Studio, how music should sound in the future. Studio, of course. People hit me all the time and think I'm a fucking studio. Like, bro, like how much is recorded time? Like, it's studio because it's like it's my studio. Like, it's my setup. It's my computer, my microphone. So it's like that's my studio, and that's the studio where future sounds are coming from. So it's Future Sound Studio. My logo. It's not this logo. This is Very 9. Very 9 means Very 209. Wait a second. Shout out to Backwood Giffy, Angelo. My boy got that Very 9 tattoo. Add him on Instagram. Show him mad love. Real culture. Real 209 culture, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Look what we doing out here. Y'all niggas out here saying the 209 is whack. The 209 is weak. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like,
Bro, who the hell saying that shit?
A lot of people. That was not now. People don't say that now. But that was the earlier sentiments of the 209 area that were like biters and that were whack. Like, oh, you from the valley, like blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not a culture that's distinguished out here for people to adapt to and be proud of. And there has to be like people that want to start doing shit like that, like entrepreneurs, people that want to fucking open up fucking select pieces, stores with fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, local clothing lines, like
People making moves.
Yeah, people making moves. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta really show those people and put them to the forefront.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? And the whole reason why, like, I wouldn't say it's popping, but the only reason why like people really like it is because of the whole consistency factor of it. Like, there's so many like different avenues of this whole FSS visual shit that I can go into for hours. But it's like the main thing that people look for is the consistency. You know, when people wake up in the morning, they want to see that morning post. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to like see their friends' videos. Like, that shit's some dope shit. Like, when you wake up and you have a notification from like FSSVisuals, like your new music video, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't ask. Like, you didn't ask me to do that. Like, and I'm not getting paid to do nothing, like, at all. I'm just doing it off of G shit, like, to show you how we could really do some like real moves. So
what have you noticed that makes a piece of social media content successful?
Okay, so there's different types of media. So there's like artist media, like, you know,
like songs,
the basis of the FSSVisuals content, which is 209 content, music, arts, all that shit. But then like the media that I mixed in with it that kind of made my page kind of start going viral a little bit is like funny videos,
like the ones that I go to are the fights, bro. I love watching fights.
Oh yeah, like fights, but it's like making it like not like a world star, but it's like a world star. It's like a Thizzler. It's like a fucking photography page that you can go
all
to.
mixed into one.
It's like you can find food. Shout out to Superfish, Poke, West Lane, Stockton, California. They show mad love, but you know, it's about a whole bunch of different shit. Like, it's not just boxed in. So
it's a little bit of something for everybody, basically.
Yeah, and on top of that, Instagram got y'all niggas fucked up because now
the algorithms,
they changed the algorithm shit. And like, so here's my thing. Like, I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and like I like get all the shit. I check everything from yesterday, like get the morning post ready, and like most of the time I have like 20 drafts already. Damn. Like by 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't know how people don't know how I do it like all day long. Like some days I could wake up, find a morning post and just post stuff throughout the day as I go and I have nothing saved. But like most of the time I have like 10-15 posts already saved as drafts. So it's like by 7 o'clock, if I post like 7 posts, them algorithms gonna have you fucked up because it's like all my shit is there already. Like,
but they only show you like 1 or 2.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, when people post something 1 minute ago, like they may see my post from yesterday before you see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's like I can't just post anything. Like, it has to be like certain type of content, certain type of media, to keep it the same values. I'm not posting like naked shit all the time.
Yeah. So. So everything that you've learned so far, what would you do differently if you're starting over again? Like all the game that you've gained so far. Like if you were starting over again, knowing everything that you know now, what's some different steps you would take?
I say just immediately understanding what it's gonna take for me to network properly. Like now I know. Like everybody, every type of artist, every type of like clothing owner, every type of photographer, you have like, and it's perfectly fine. You have that self-entitled, like, you know, mindset about yourself, like you're popping, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you really gotta like get out here. Like, that's perfectly fine. You can be popping, like, you know what I'm saying? But your network is your net worth, really. So it's like, you gotta
talk about how important is networking.
Networking is extremely important, like especially with the internet. Like, understand when I say if you're not networking properly on the internet, like you not having nobody aware of what your projects are and your moves are, like it's no fucking excuse. Because it's like I've met hella people without even meeting them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I've met hella people without even fucking meeting them. Like I know people that I've never even seen in person before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like know you, like you've been knowing each other from back in the day. Yeah,
like if I know this, all right, look it like this. Like if I know this clothing line owner and I start like showing support to him, like what is this? This is January. let's say fucking August of last year, if I start like showing him love and like start promoting him, and it's like I just consistently do it, like just on G shit, like, cause I fuck with what they do, like, you know what I'm saying? Then here comes January. Now, like, when I got an event or something I'm trying to do, like, I invite them, like, and like, I've never met them before in person, but it's like, we've known each other for like 6 months, so it's like, you can come get some money with me, like, we can all like get out here, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, it's all about networking, really, and y'all niggas need to stop being self-entitled. For sure.
All right, so there's always gonna be haters. So how do you deal with negative comments or criticisms what the people do or say? Like what's some hate shit that you heard?
Okay. Like hate shit, you wanna know some hate shit? Hate shit is like, there are artists that like have even performed at my open mics that I used to throw, like, for free, just like on G shit, like come perform for free, and then like down the line, like they, you know, just talk shit about how the blog is whack and shit because like you don't post good rappers, you don't post good shit, and I'm only following you because you post people that are good, and like I post them, which is weird, but like, what? Yeah, I know, it's weird, it's weird. People are weird, bro, I'm telling you. But like, niggas gonna hate. Like, it's a lot of self-hate. Shout out to Kanye, shout out to Jay-Z. They been said this. It's a lot of self-hate going on. So like, I don't know. You can't be focused on that, like, at all. Cause it's like, I don't know. It's you running out of time. Like, are you gonna spend your life hating on a nigga or hating on somebody else trying to like do something positive or go in the right direction? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You could walk out the door and get hit by a fucking bus, and it's all over, bro.
Would you say they're just hating because they don't want to see you winning or what? Cause that's the way that I look at a lot of people hating, bro. Like,
nah, it's not. It's most of it is that. But like another part of it is like self-hate. They're mad. Like, all right, say like you look at all this shit up in here, bruh. Like, for real. Now think about somebody that's like also doing clothing somewhere else, and they see you like doing shit, like, cause you've been consistent, you've been, you know, creative, been networking, but they don't see that shit. They just see the bigger picture. They just see Vital Vintage, and they just like, so fucking lit.
Like, why is he popping? And
why is he popping? Why am I not popping? Like, and they'll be mad at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's small, it's real petty, but it's like they'll be mad that they're mad that they didn't see all the struggle and all the L's that you took. And now they're just seeing this polished product. Yeah. They're mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand it. They don't understand how you got to that point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People think that success happens overnight, and that's the farthest thing from the truth.
Hell no. But, like, hell no. That's the farthest thing from the truth. Like, FSSVisuals, like, don't get fucked up. Like, it took at least, like, 4 or 5 months. Yeah. Like, of consistent posting every single day.
And there's people that they're gonna try for like 2 weeks and give up because they don't see any
process. I see a lot of that. It's a lot of that. Like, it's, and like, people being consumers and seeing pages like mine, like, that's all they see. It's just like, you fell off. Yeah. And it's like, you being somebody that's doing something, like posting a blog, and you're trying to get attention by people. The main thing is the consistency aspect of what you're trying to do. Like, so, that's the main thing. Like, you have to do it every day.
What keeps you going when the things get tough?
Because it's working now. Like, I still have a day job and shit. Like, I have a regular job like everybody else, bro. Yeah,
well, I know there was like, when you first started out, things are always gonna get tough. Like, what was it that kept you going? Like, what motivated you to keep going even if things aren't working out right now?
I don't know. I just have that. I feel the impact. Like I said, it's working because like I feel the impact. Like, you can feel the impact of what you're doing. Like, I don't have hella K, like, on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have hella K on Instagram. Like I don't have hella K followers. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what that is? That fucking K. But it's like I know for a fact if I post something, like people are gonna appreciate it. Like under a lot of posts, like people say like thank you, I appreciate it. Like that's the shit that I fuck with. Like you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. It's just like I don't need no money from you. Like I don't need shit from you. But like if you wake up and you see like somebody supporting you, like understand the vision what we trying to do out here. So like, and I'm not saying support me. I'm not expecting the same reciprocation. Like understand that. I understand people don't think of the level of networking that I do, and that's perfectly fine. So you can't expect the reciprocation level to be at the same level as you really want it to be. You just need to go into your situation knowing what you're getting into, like, and understand it's gonna take a while. But like I said, bro, somebody just got fucking Very 9 tattooed on them yesterday. Like, what? This shit's working, bro.
Still shocked.
This 209 culture shit is working. Like, it's working. Like I said, like, almost like 2 years ago, niggas was out here saying the Valley's whack. That's the main consensus of like what people are like saying about people out here. And now, like, it's lit. Like, it's really lit. Like,
what's your most cherished accomplishment to date? What'd you say?
I would say definitely like throughout all of this, because like I said, I make music. I'm an artist, and like I'm a live performer. Like that's my main thing. So it's like me having a blog and me networking. Every time I performed, it's been somewhere else, and it's been a bigger crowd. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. That's the basis of like what I'm trying to do is like get my music more out there. And so it's like I don't even post my music a lot on FSSVisuals because like I want you guys to really understand like I could easily do that. Like I could easily wake up in the morning. I have a whole bunch of shit that I could post. Like I could wake up in the morning and just post all my shit like all the time. But like you guys are supposed to have a place that you can go to see everybody. Like to see everybody and what they're doing. That's why I have a music page, Future Sound Studio. But I don't know, it's working. I give it like another year for sure. Like real talk.
So like, how would you say you've evolved over the past years in all this journey? From music to where you are now?
Man, right now.
What's the evolution of Maxx?
Damn, that evolution is just like I'm trying to make some real moves. Like I don't really mess with a lot of people, you know, that's not really trying to be in the right direction.
So how important is that to have the right crowd around you? Because you know how they say the 5 people closest to you are the
yeah, you influence. Yeah, exactly. No, it's very true. Like if you are a male, if you're a male, I need you to understand that you can have friends that are also males that you don't have to talk to all the time. If you're a male and you got friends that are girls, you don't have to talk to them all the time. That's like the main thing that you got to understand. Like, and what I mean by I'm about to
like I'm over here like what do you mean?
Like what the fuck does this nigga mean? Like you hustling over here, I'm hustling over here. I'm a male. I know you. We're friends. We're not fucking best friends, but like I know you hustling. So it's like we have a good relationship because it's like when I do talk to you, we're talking about business. We talking about moves. We trying to network. We trying to do something. Yeah. We don't hang out and go to the movies because that's not what we do. That's not what your interest is. Yeah. Like your interest is going to movies with your girlfriend. Mine is going with my girlfriend. But like when I go out and hang out and shit like that, like I'm doing work, like I'm networking with somebody. So it's like
that's an important thing too. Cause
so it's like when you shit, my bad, bro. Nah, because like I was just really trying to explain that if you're a male, like if you're a male and you have friends, you don't have to talk to them every fucking day. So like if you out here trying to hustle and you got friends that don't and that are not on the same level as you are,
like you wasting energy and time.
They're gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad at you for not hanging out with them all the time. They're gonna get mad at you for not being at the same level as they are.
You ever seen that one interview with Snoop Dogg and A$AP Rocky where Snoop Dogg like he paints it out so perfectly, bro? Like he's talking about, so like think of you and your friends are down here, and as you're growing, you're going up, but they're staying down here.
Yeah.
So if they want to stay in your circle, they got to move up. You don't got to move down for them.
Hell yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. People think like somebody getting a little bit of clout, they gonna switch up on them, but it's really them growing as a person.
Man, clout is not even real, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Like,
it's an illusion.
Niggas be thinking clout is real, bro. It's not. Like, it's a whole perception. Like, the internet is a perception. Like, clout is a perception. Like, these rap niggas out here acting like they popping, but like all these niggas that are popping with all this K, but like where your shows at? Like, where are the people that are buying tickets to come and see you like do your craft? Like, are you just like following 7,000 people and you think you lit because you got 13,000 followers, but you don't understand how Instagram really is, and that's just like an evened out follow back type of fucking thing. Like, y'all niggas not slick, bro. Like, I see you, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, it's perception. Like, so somebody like me, like I got a fucking blog that I work every fucking day, like every fucking day on that shit. But like, somebody else can like follow hella people and get K and feel like they're popping and feel like they have clout. It's like, okay, is that what you're trying to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're trying to do, then like it's perfectly fine. But like, if you actually working on something, you're not even tripping about all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cloud is invisible. You can't even see it, so it's not real.
Like air.
Yeah. Once you can hold some clout in your hand, like, I'll believe it.
I'm gonna make a product called Clout so you can hold it.
I don't know, bro. But niggas be out here lying.
So
for sure.
So with FSSVisuals, what's some of the standout artists that you've like encountered over the years?
Okay, so when it comes to music, I'll say out here in the 209, Radical, just because like I know Radical, we went to school together. But Stockton's popping. Stockton's gonna be the next city to put the 209 on the map. The biggest artist out there. And like, understand when I say biggest artist out there, I'm saying it as FSSVisuals, somebody who knows like what everybody's doing on different levels. Like, shout out to Mooski from Stockton, Don Quez, Lil Dad Dex, the whole Home Team Co. is a production, like videography and shit like that. Sound Appeal, J Digital, O for Show, Mez Low-Key, all the Sound Appeal Rangers. Shit, they're not Rangers. I just call them Sound Appeal Rangers because they're like a group of like music producers and like artists and shit like that. And I still think O for Show lives in there. He never leaves that fucking building. Like, he reminds me of my brother. Like, that's all they do is just work. Like, they just make music all the time. But yeah, shout out to Team Unlimited, Modesto, Cristo, Lit Mob, Modesto, Scandalous De Leon, Merced, my boy Pilar. We about to like, damn, I'm gonna need you to cut this, bro.
I can't, bro.
You can't?
One take.
All right. I didn't want to introduce him as Pilar.
Just go, bro.
I don't want to give away too much information about that yet, but
all right, so don't. Just give him a little sneak.
Very 9 is coming. Very 9 is coming in a major way. I'll just tell that. Me and my boy at Pilar, we finna make some shit pop for real. Merced. Yeah. That's everybody I can think of right now, really.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
On tour.
With who? Just by yourself?
Hell yeah, by myself. That's what all this is for. Like, I want to get my music out to the world. That's like, I just use media tactics and different media strategies and like a different way of networking to reach that main goal. Like, and that's my goal, to be able to take music everywhere. So with Devin, Reese Beats. So I mean, shit. And of course, like I said already, FSSVisuals has the biggest media shit out here in the 209 or in Northern California. And with the whole Future Sound Studio, it's just gonna be called Future Sound Studio. It's not gonna be called Future Sound Studio. So, but yeah, bro.
So what would you say is your 3 keys to success to somebody starting off? And anything they want to do.
What's your product? Do you believe in the product? And how are you going to make other people aware of it? Like, those are the main things you really got to think about. Because it's like, what's your product if you do music? Okay, like, how are you going to get it out here to people? You got to create your own networking ways, like, to get it out. Yeah, just know your product. And like, if you like, are you lying to yourself? Like, believe in your product. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you rapping about guns and shit that you don't shoot? Like, you know what I'm saying? If not, you need to go back to step 1. Like, what's your product? Yeah. And if you got your product, then you believe in it. Okay, so then you need to figure out how you push it out there. I don't know. It's simple. It's hard as fuck, but it's simple.
So if you could go back in time, tell your 18-year-old self one word of advice, what would it be?
Man, what was I doing when I was 18? I was going to East Bay. I would have said, bruh, you better take that fucking financial aid check? You better take that financial aid check, buy some better studio equipment, and like I said, just start networking the way I can now. Like, understand how to do it. Like, understand how to like network now. Like, I'd be way further where I'm at right now if I was doing that like 5 years ago, really.
Yeah. So is there a moment, like, what's one moment that you want to accomplish that you'll feel like you're successful? Like, if you reach this point, you're gonna feel like, damn, I made it.
When I can wake up in the morning and not have to go to a day job. But I understand, like, that may be really open-ended, but like, on the real, like, if you really ask me, if you really know me, like, I want to be at a point to where all my projects and all my pursuits, like, make it to where I don't have to work for anybody. Like, I don't have to be famous around the country. I don't have to be famous around the world. Like, nigga, I'm trying to like be self-employed off of what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So shit, if I make $3,000 a month off of like fucking just doing what I do off of music promotion, I'm winning. Straight, yeah. I'm winning. Like, niggas out here going to school to graduate to get a job to make $3,000 a month. Like, fuck all that. We running out of time, bro.
Quick. So how's the comment sections on FSS?
The comment sections be hella funny, bro. I don't, like I said, I be at work. Like, I have a real 9 to 5. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all where I work, but like, I have a real 9 to 5. So it's like, I set my phone up at my desk and like, I see it all day long. Like, my phone just goes off all day long and I see it. Like, but when I post like videos that start to go viral, that's when it's like, people start commenting from like random places about like, oh, this and that, just a bunch of bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once videos start going, like getting like 60, 70,000 views, like random people start commenting dumb shit. Like, but like, as far as like people talking shit about like artists that I promote, like, I don't get a lot of that. Like, you know, you may get it once or twice, somebody hating on somebody like, oh, this is whack, whatever. But like, that's the main thing about FSSVisuals. It's not no like world star. It's not no like shade room. It's none of that type of shit. It's like, it's support. And it's like, if you're not coming here to like, you know, see what the art is about, like, this is not for you. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Comments be crazy under those fucking, like I said, those videos that be getting hella views and shit. Like, when a video gets like 40,000 views, like, it starts to like carry itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hella weird. I don't know. But yeah, Instagram is like, it's a good marketing tool. I'll say that. It's the best marketing tool right now, but don't get shit fucked up. You still gotta leave the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like just think that you can just be on the internet. Nah, nigga, you gotta leave the house. You gotta go, you know, when you step outside, is somebody gonna know what you're doing? Like, are you doing actual physical things to do awareness? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said don't get caught up in that whole internet shit, because most of the time it's not real.
So where can people find you on social media?
Shit, you can find me at FSSVisuals.com. It's under construction right now. Like I said, I'm turning that into a bigger media platform. But you can find me on Instagram, my personal page, FSMaxx, FSMaxx. My blog, FSSVisuals, FSSVisuals, and then my music page, which is Future Sound Studio, FUTURESSTUDIO. Twitter, FSSVisuals too. But I'm very easy to find if you're in the 209. So,
what's the hashtags you could go to find you or find your content?
Damn. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that. Valley bass. Okay, so I have three like slang terms, not really slang terms, just three like branded things from FSSVisuals. Hashtag FSSVisuals, obviously. Valley bass, hashtag Valley bass, which means you're Valley bass. We based in the valley. Like, all this shit is very simple. And then like people be asking me like, what does that mean? It's like very simple.
Brother, people actually ask you.
Yeah, people.
Why?
I don't know. And then Very 9, which is very 209. Like, that's all it is. It's not no gang shit. It's not no nothing else. It's just very 209. You're very 209. I'm very 209 because I'm from the 209. Like, for real. So, hashtag Very 9, hashtag Valley Bass, hashtag FSSVisuals. Yeah, we lit. We rocking.
Any last words to the people?
Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't done enough, so let's get there.
All right, guys. So life is all about flavor. Remember to add your own taste in the everyday life. Thanks for listening. Thanks for Maxx for sliding one time.
Hey, I fuck with the outro. It's smooth. That's some smooth shit.
And it's lit.
Shout out to Vital Vintage, bitch.